Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R-Us. This, same as Wednesday, is going to be part 1 of 2 because at the moment there is just literally so much going on in the world of Transformers. I want to break the videos down into, I suppose, smaller videos, half and half, rather than them being huge. And indeed, it also gives an opportunity for anything else to happen overnight for myself, later on in the day for most people, to see if anything else is broken. I can add it, of course, to that video. We are going to start off with the ever impressive Shockwave Labs upgrade kit. And there's a bit of a wry smile on my face because this is a Shockwave Labs upgrade kit for Shockwave himself. This is the Studio Series leader class version of him. And as you can see, you can upgrade the weapon and put an LED in it and just make it look even more spectacular. They're just so good. So yeah, Shockwave Labs upgrading Shockwave themselves. There it is, just that little kit. And that's how it's gonna look. Fantastic. Okay, moving on. This is something that I feature again quite a lot. I actually don't have Twitter, but you can just type into the search engine Takara Tomy Twitter to see these images yourself. However, I've actually screenshotted these, saying that from T-Formers. Now, they do this quite a lot, and it's brilliant. They show the new figures. They basically show 4 pictures, 1 in each mode, and then the 2 pictures are in between of the transformation process. So this is, of course, Legacy Evolution Tarn, and another figure that I cannot wait to get my hands on. If you want to see these images, Takara Tomy's Twitter, or indeed T-Formers. Talking of T-Formers, if you head over to there, there's Earthspark Fever at the moment. Of course, that's coming out worldwide later on. There is an interview with some of the voice actors. I think you can also see it on CBR, their YouTube channel, but if you just want to head to tformers.com, there's interviews with 2 of the voice actors right there. And as I said, I've been lucky enough to see the first episode already because it's out in the UK and it is very good. Moving on to something else that I've touched on already as well, and I wish I could confirm with you that it is a Rise of the Beast figure. One of the subscribers put in a suggestion that perhaps it could be a Transmetal version of airrazor, which of course it could be, but I just really do believe it's going to be the movie version of this particular figure of her, just because there's been no mention of Transmetal versions of figures at all. But I wanted to share it with people who A, hadn't seen it yet, and B, people who have, I suppose, just to appreciate how good it looks. This is by far and large the best movie looking figure that I think I've seen ever. It's just really stunned me. I think it looks fantastic. I don't think it looks, I think with some of the movie figures they just make maybe too much of an effort to make them look robotic or whatever, because of course I know the robots, but this is just subtle. The feathers on it are fantastic, the metallic on it is fantastic. It does look like a Transmetal version of her, but I'm crossing my fingers massively that it is, because it looks great and it increases I suppose my expectations for the movie. If the figures look that good, then I'm thinking the movie's going to be just as good, if not, as I say, better than any of the ones we've seen already. Talking of videos again, tformers.com. I've been trying to find one of these for ages, but they have got a Legacy toy commercial. Now, it's from the Latin American YouTube channel, so you might not fully understand it, but you don't need to understand it. All you need to do is look at the pictures. You can tell what's going on. I've got some screenshots of it. There's exactly what we, I suppose, have been encouraged to do by the designers, combine and build up all the weapons. It's saying it's Legacy Wave 1, but you can see there's G-axis in this chap here with the blue hoodie on, so it's some of Wave 2 as well. I just tried to screenshot it while it was working, and it's great. It's a good little advert. As I say, I've been trying to find it for ages to put on this channel, and there you go. There's one on T-Formers, or indeed the Hasbro Latin American YouTube. Okay. Talking of Legacy, Scalper Busters. If you do not own Legacy G2 Laser Optimus Prime yet and you want him, get to Amazon right now where you can pick him up at a very heavily reduced price. And again, I can say he's a stunning figure as well. Very good. Granted, the trailer could be a little bit better, but the main figure, the one that I suppose you're going to be displaying, stunning figure. Really good. Okay, talking of Hasbro designers, here's Mark Maher again. This is from his Instagram, but I've taken the screenshots from TFW 2005. This is his insights into Breakdown. And he was basically, as I say, it's discussing how hard it was knowing that he had to take Wild Rider and turn him into Breakdown. He's got his usual amazing shots of the figures, fully posed, blast effects, with the new Evolution Axe, as they're calling it, spoiler. And again, it's really good, his insights into it. The fact that you'll see in a second, obviously they did retool some of the areas, like the head and the chest, of course. And again, he's just really hoping that everybody's pleased with it. Initially, I think there was a bit of negativity towards it, but I think now people are coming to terms with it. That sounds bad. People are getting used to it. And I think they're getting more and more, I suppose, like me, excited to be able to get it and complete Menasor. Now, you see here, this one was a test piece, which again he discusses. See the different colour in the bumpers? But this was the finished product, and of course the fact that they moved the Decepticon logo. So he even threw that in. And again, just some great discussion and insights into what goes in to, I suppose, the thought process with it all. Okay, Newage Toys, I've got a few things from them. Redecos again, which is that's just all that seems to happen at the moment. And funnily enough, in fact, we'll have a look at their take on Arcee at first, which is H48T Machine Mensch. I hope I've pronounced that right. Machine Mensch. And this is their clear version of Arcee. Everybody's doing the translucent versions now. Now, I think this figure looked amazing. Anyway, I don't think the translucent one is the best one ever. I think for her, I think the Ultra Magnus one looks good, but I think for her, it's not as good. Just my opinion. Still like it, and again, still would love to start a collection of these in the future. Very poseable, looks really good, but because I see there, you see, it looks like, I suppose she's grabbing accessories from behind her, but you can't really tell. There she is, fully poseable, looks great. And again, there you go, there's another version of Arcee coming out. Sticking with Newage Toys. And funnily enough, it was only the other week, I think, that I was looking at, was it a Magic Square grapple, or their take on Grapple and Inferno. And correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I don't collect them and I am learning more and more about them, but it just seems like the competition for the Legends is so hot right out there at the moment. As soon as one company does one, the other company then does exactly the same, or vice versa. It's like they're always vying for who can get them out first. This looks amazing, and I'm super biased because I love the figure and I love the character. This is Newage H46W. I wonder if the W stands for white, obviously, because it's a redeco. And it is, of course, their take on Inferno. Now, the name is amazing as well. So for anybody old enough to remember that amazing firefighter movie called Backdraft, this is his, that's what they're calling him. They're calling him Backdraft. So this is Newage's H46W Backdraft. Their take on on Artfire with the Target Master. Just great. Look at it. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Again, another one to add to the list in the future for myself. Staying with Newage, and as I mentioned, again, all the redecos and the fact that they're competing with each other. Last one there of Artfire or Backdraft is Grapple. And again, I'm going to struggle trying to pronounce this chap's name. Daedalus or Daedalus. I don't know why they make this name so hard to pronounce, or maybe it's just me. This is H47. It's not a redeco. I think obviously they're going to, because it's different parts compared to Inferno and Artfire. But again, looks stunning. So good. Newage really are, I mean, they are as good as, I suppose, I've seen a few in hand now, and they just really look as good as what these pictures are doing, so I hope they're doing them justice. Right, final thing on there, huge, I mention them all the time, but I'm definitely going to give them a big mention because they put one of my videos there on tformers.com. So if you didn't know I'd done Galaxy Shuttle already, I have, and huge thank you to BACon at Tformers. I mention them loads, I use them a lot. That is my video there, so I'm very pleased and proud with that. So, Leo Kaiser is up. I hope I did that figure some justice. It's so hard trying to bring these Japanese figures and just do them any justice because they're so, I suppose, sought after and not really well known. Apologies I didn't break them all down into individual bots. I'm going to be doing that very soon. I just wanted to do the combining video first. With regards to the channel, I have near enough got Bumblebee Studio Series Ironhide finished. I'm going to do the 6 train with the chase version or 6 liner, whichever one it is. I know it's the same mold, but they've got different names. But I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to do a bit of a history about him because I've got 6 liner and I've got 6 train. So we can just do that, and I suppose I can show all the different versions, including exactly what I did like with Leo Kaiser. I'm going to take them out of the box. I'm going to build him up on the next video. So I should get that done for Saturday. Instagram is just all the pictures, I suppose, of videos that I'm putting up and comics and all that sort of stuff. And again, yeah, huge thank you to everybody. I'm going to go live as well. I'm going to put it, I'm going to list it in the community, 10 PM on Saturday. Join me for another chat about anything Transformers, anything you want to see, anything you want to discuss, anything you want to share. We have some interesting conversations. Again, it's all, pardon me, it's all completely child friendly, no swearing, no cursing, anybody can jump on, you can jump on with your children. It's just a fun hangout, and again, we can talk toys, which I love doing. Thank you everybody for supporting this channel. I'm so close to 6,000 subscribers now, it really means a lot. I will see you in a few more hours, 10-12 hours for part 2 of the news. Thanks very much, take care.